Hey guys, what's happening? Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2024. Today we got some odds and ends stuff to do. We got bale grinding down there. Working on mixing feed for the cows right now. But then we got some corn fodder we want to haul and some other stuff. So we need this 125. So I'm gonna get it started up, let it warm up a while. Yesterday it was down in the teens pretty much all day. It did warm up there towards the afternoon. And then it's pretty cold again this morning, so it won't hurt to let this tractor warm up a little while before we have to use it. No problem starting whatsoever, but you can tell she's cold. Brought a scoop of high moisture corn up with the tractor and loader. Dump it here in the corn wagon. We keep it here in the lean-to steer pen up here at the heifer farm. And then after that, I go back out here and hook onto the bale wagon. And then we're gonna go get a load of corn fodder. And then we also need to get a load of wheat. We're feeding wheat, and we open the trench up here, feeding the corn silage out of the trench now too. Well, this is a first. Pulled up here to spin around to dump this corn in the wagon, and for some reason the tractor kicked itself into neutral and now will not go out of neutral. Never had this problem before. There it goes. That was weird. It only does it in low. Put it in high, it'll work in high. Well, that's weird. It'll move, but it says it's still in neutral. Maybe we should shut it off and let it reset. I gotta push this wagon in the pen here so I can bring the wagon out to turn around here after I hook it up. Shut the tractor off again. Hopefully we can get that to reset. I have no clue why it's doing that. Like I said before in the one video, the new stuff's good, but it's got all electronics, and whenever that stuff fails, your day's pretty much done whenever that happens. You can tell it's a Monday. I just finally got the bale wagon hooked up, bring out here, turned around. The tongue was frozen to the ground, and when I backed the corn wagon in, I hit the one truss there on that lean-to, because there's a hunk of frozen ground that the wagon ramped up on, and the sideboard on the wagon busted a piece of it off. So nothing major, but it's kind of annoying. And yeah, so we're finally going to get some corn fodder. The good news is the tractor's working. I shut it off and let it sit for a little bit there, and I think it must have reset something. No clue what it was, but hopefully it never happens again. Got 17 bales here, and the one filled. It gets steep out there at the other end, but it's beside the bale pile here at home. They're all here on the flat, so that will be nice. The ground's still good and solid, which that's what we want. Try to get these kind of jobs done while the ground can be froze, because not all the time anymore. During the winter time, is the ground always got to be froze. There's still a good crust on top. Otherwise, it'd probably be pretty smeary, and then be cutting the fields up and dragging a bunch of mud out in the road. Don't like to do that. So if I can get a load of corn fodder off here this morning, getting a load of wheat up there won't be so bad, because it's not like we're out in the field where it's wet. Had to grab some fuel, got the spare. Let's get some bales hauled off. Actually, I have some bad news to share with you guys. My great uncle Charlie had passed away. It's been pretty hard on us lately, but things are still going, same as they always been. Cows are still getting milked the same, fed the same. I miss him, we all do, but at the same time, it's a good feeling to know that he's watching us from up above and still keeping an eye on us. In honor of him, I would like to dedicate this video to him. He was more than just an uncle to me. He was like another grandfather. He always looked out for me, and not only me, but all of us here at the farm always looked out for us. That's that. Let's go get some wheat. It is now Saturday here. I want to try to get this old 720 Bobcat. The shed's full of birds. We'll try to get this old 720 Bobcat going because we got some stuff we want to do to the 642B that we normally scrape with. This 720, my uncle had bought it as his first skid loader, so it's been here on the farm forever. We used to use it every day to scrape the barn for many years until we got the 642B, and that replaced this thing. Now it's pretty much just a backup. If we need a skid loader for small jobs or whatever, we can use it too for that stuff. Yeah, I get the 2290 out of here and then move the 870, so we'll have to get the 125 out of there too, but we'll see if it starts. The 2290 is actually in need of an overhaul. It's using water. I think the water is going into the oil, so it means there's a seal out. It also uses oil too. Not quite as bad as what it used to there for a while, but I think that might be a cracked ring. The oil's over full and it smells like antifreeze, so that's not good. But same thing that happened to the 2294, the 2090. After they get so many hours on them, they're gonna need an overhaul. She is grumpy when it's cold out, let me tell you. That tractor is the hardest out of any of the 5 to start. Now we'll see if the 870 will start. I bet it will. This girl, she starts up when it's cold. It don't care. Hey guys, how's it going? It is the following Saturday here now. I apologize, this video is kind of been all over the place, but there really hasn't been much going on. So I just kind of been filming a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But anyways, got the calves fed and take care of this morning here. And now gotta get some feed mix in here for the cows. But before we do that, we gotta put some fuel in the 2090 of the mixer tractor here first. And then we can get going with the feed in here. It is downright cold this morning. It's down in the teens. A lot colder than what we're used to. Usually it don't get quite that cold. It gets cold in the winter time, but when it gets down in the teens, now that's even without a wind chill. That's all part of it. You gotta deal with the cold. Just everything works a lot slower and doesn't usually work as well. A lot more breakdowns. This tractor here is not a grumpy old bear like the 2290 is. It don't have any trouble starting in the winter time, but usually we do keep it plugged in. It wasn't plugged in, but she's still fired up this morning. Hopefully the fuel pump works all right here. Sometimes this here nozzle gives us trouble if it gets a little bit of ice in it or something. We'll get the skid loader warming up a while here. Or so I thought. I guess whenever plan A don't work, that's what plan B's for. So that's why this 125 is sitting there in the shed with the valve spear on. Take this across the road here and let it grind up a little bit. I apologize if the first part of this video was a little messed up. For some reason I must have bumped something on the camera and messed with it. Now it's set back to wide screen, so hopefully it wasn't too big of a problem, but I don't really know too much about the settings on this thing. I just try to film what I can, what at least looks best from my perspective. While that's grinding up, we'll put this bucket on the front end loader here, and then we'll mess with that skid loader later, try to get it going. The door's a little bit froze here at the gate, but throughout the barn it usually doesn't freeze unless it gets windy. And if it gets windy, we always shut this door here at the end, and we'll put curtains up down the front of the barn and the back of the barn. But usually it doesn't get too bad in here because all the heat off the cows, the manure doesn't freeze up. But just mostly around the edges a little bit there. Haven't showed the cows too much. They don't mind the cold at all. They like the cold better. They eat more when it's cold. So they can take the cold a lot better than what us humans can. Still gotta get around to getting the 720 here on the scraper. We put the charger on it and it fired right up, so it's usable. We just gotta get time to get a new valve cover gasket and the new carburetor put on this Bobcat. like to wrap this video up here. I know it's kind of been all over the place, and it's been a while since I had actually filmed the clips. It's been like a month ago since I filmed the previous clips, so I haven't posted in well, actually probably over a month. So I apologize for that. There's really hasn't been too much going on, and I've been doing too much filming. Filming was kind of my my last priority. I still do try to prioritize YouTube. Gotta keep things going there, but farming's a little more prioritizing to me than what YouTube is. So I probably won't be posting too much till we get into actual field work here this spring, and some other jobs. We got some metal posts we got put in over here in the shed to do some welding and whatnot, so a little bit of something different. I'll be sure to film all that. So I do have a video with my Uncle Charlie. I'm gonna put the link of that video down in the description. We kind of talked about the history of the farm a little bit and whatnot. Doing that video with him and having that to look back on and having that to keep forever, that really means a lot to me. If you guys would like to watch that video, it'll be down in the description. I'll put the link down there for you guys to watch it. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching. Really appreciate all my main viewers tagging along with me. I know I haven't been posting a whole lot, but like I said, I apologize for that. It just really hasn't been too much of a priority for me lately. I do appreciate the ones that tag along and are patient and wait for me to put out videos, because there will be more videos to come. It's not gonna be right now. Like I said, there's not too much going on. There's not much to film. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you have a happy new year. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Thanksgiving. As the holidays, we're already past Christmas and Thanksgiving. Still got New Year's, so hope you guys have a Happy New Year. Yeah, take care. Have a good one. We'll see ya.